Ty, the coronavirus isn't just affecting human life. As we know, animal shelters and humane societies, they are feeling the pinch too.
Fox 17's Ryan Cummings is live at the Humane Society of West Michigan. And Ryan, they had to cancel a major fundraiser this week.
They did, guys. Paws, Claws, and Corks is a huge fundraiser that brings in about $200,000 every year. But because of the virus, that is now on hold. And nearly 200 volunteers have been told to stay home.
It may still sound like a shelter here at the Humane Society of West Michigan, but you will not find any volunteers.
Do you want to introduce her to Brownie?
The shelter is trying to limit contact due to the coronavirus. Even the front door is staying locked, making some people think that the shelter is closed, but that is not entirely true.
Which is a change. Usually anybody can walk in the building and, look at animals and decide if they want to adopt.
Holly Gild is the executive director here, one of the few people in the building right now.
We're a part of a lot of people's weekly routine, and I think just like everything else that everybody's kind of having to change up right now, it's hard. It's hard to change our routines and not do the things that we take for granted every day.
With volunteers staying home, adoptions and surrenders are the only things that are not affected.
We're not doing dog training classes. We're not doing kids groups. We're not doing, spring break camp for the kids like we typically do. We are still doing adoptions, but we are doing adoptions by appointment.
The shelter has a lot of hand sanitizer and deep cleans every day.
We are also pretty much every hour cleaning frequently touched surfaces, so the countertops, the doorknobs, the phones.
Paws, Claws, and Corks, the major fundraiser, is now on hold. They are allowing people to donate their ticket price, get a refund, or attend the event later this year, but those plans are still being worked out.
Hi. Good.
Mackenzie McMullen is a former volunteer here, and she almost took off after realizing the doors were locked.
Well, it says closed on there, so I wasn't sure if we were able to go in or not.
But she and a friend still managed to drop off some old blankets, agreeing that limiting the exposure is a good idea.
A lot of people come in here just to look at the animals. Some people who don't even have plans of adopting that day or whatever. Some people do it just as an activity for their day.
If you do make an adoption appointment, the shelter is running a special, $50 for adult dogs and free for cats. And if you cannot adopt, fostering is also an option.
We provide all the supplies and medical care that they need. So basically they provide the space at home and the love and the care that the pets need while they're there.
Now, right now, the CDC says that it does not have any evidence that companion animals like dogs and cats can spread COVID-19 to humans or vice versa. The Humane Society, meanwhile, says that it could use donations of money and food because it does give some of its food to other food shelters for people who may need to feed their pets. Now, meantime, the Allegan County Animal Shelter is following a similar protocol, only allowing appointments for those adoptions. At the shelter there, you can adopt a cat for $50 or two for $80. Also, the thrift store in Douglas for the Wishbone House is shut down for at least 2 weeks, and that is primarily staffed by older volunteers who are more susceptible to the virus. Now, both shelters do say if you have any questions about donating or possibly fostering or adopting, just look them up online and give them a call. Reporting live in Grand Rapids, Ryan Cummings, Fox 17 News.